Welcome back, everybody, to Planetscape. As your Lloyd, I'm your Cosmic DM, the Grey Jedi. These here are my players, the Rocketeers. Say hello, everyone.
Hi, Dungeon Daddy.
Last we left off, the players were on their way to the vault in the Doom system of deep space. They were heading there to retrieve something for Papa Boudreaux, and they are currently on day 6. You guys awake the next day. Somebody please roll me D10.
I will do it. Do it. That's a 1.
Okay. Roll me D100.
27.
Guys, go through another day's worth of travel uninterrupted.
Oh,
Anything you guys want to do?
Yeah.
Continuing on. You guys awake on the that was day 5 before day 5 when we started. That was day 6. This is day 7. Somebody else roll a D10 for me.
Okie dokie. D10. 5.
D100, please.
I'm scared. 57. And we all die. I'm sorry, everybody.
Thank you for watching
You all
Planetscape.
see that you guys are going through a thick nebula currently at the moment. It is putting you back about a day. You guys are now on the cusp of the final day.
Is there
to
any way that we could, I don't know.
you could regain the day back, but you would have to burn twice the fuel, and you would have to try and see if there's any place between there and here that you can get a refueling, because you guys will have probably about another day's worth of travel before you would need to refuel then.
Can I
Otherwise,
see
you
if I
guys
can...
will be stuck in space.
Yeah, can I see if I can find anything?
Make me a technology check.
Tech. 18.
Yeah, there's a rec outpost. It would probably take you another 12 hours. By morning time, you'll be able to get there.
Yeah, we're doing that.
Okay. You burn the fuel, you get the day back, and are able to stop at a local rec center. Let's see here. Wraith.
Yes.
You approach. Everybody approaches the rec center, and as it gets refueling, make me a perception check.
Just Wraith or all of us?
Just Wraith.
Okay.
Okay. 25.
Lucky duck.
Okay. The moment that you are like landing and you look out to the ship, first thing you see is Imperial metals, but in the words it says, "Come to me if you wish for a deal. This is the way of the thieves." And thieves can't written in the middle of the sign. Like it's like, imagine like bubble letters, but in the middle of it has like these rune shapes, but they spell out thieves. Thieves are welcome, basically, here.
Interesting. I'll let tell Kitty that there's a thieves guild presence here.
Take somebody with you.
Okay,
I'll go with them.
as long as it's not Vila, we
Do
should be
not
good.
get. Actually, you know what, Vila, you go. with
Yes.
them.
We're on the way.
Okay.
You two get into trouble all the time. No.
Well,
But
it's only when we have booze. We won't get booze. I promise. I promise.
Vila can tag along.
but
I'm gonna third wheel you guys. It's gonna be great.
as long okay, keep your mouth shut. No making deals. No making deals. None.
Why not? Deals are good.
Because these tend to break deals, and it's the whole thing, and I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Sorry,
I like living.
sorry. Hold on. I just want to clarify what you're saying to me right now. I just like 3 days ago
Mhm.
made a deal with some spider ships that probably saved our lives. And you're
That's the
telling
spider
me
ships.
now, hey, your deals suck, don't do them.
That's the spider ships. I'm talking about with rogues and thieves and
You realize that I've met criminals before, yeah?
look at us.
Yeah, look at you guys.
Excuse you?
Not you, him.
Kitty, you're like the face of the ship. You're the goodness and
She's going with you as a learning experience. Miss Vila, honey.
Yes.
Let Wraith do what he does best. This is his circle.
Oh, I'm definitely going to. I was just fucking with him a little bit.
You're just going just to make sure he doesn't do anything stupid or will cost us more money than we don't have.
Okay.
when have I ever made the ship cost money?
It's like a field trip.
Says the young man who keeps pinching pennies from his companion's bank account.
That's for beer. That's different.
Vela immediately checks her bank account. It's like,
Don't think I don't know about that, honey.
Like I said, that's beer. That's different.
So, have fun. Don't get killed.
Yes, Mom.
I still don't know how I feel about that. I will take care of the ship.
Just
You
make
have
sure
an
that-
hour.
Just make
I
sure
will
the captain
take care of
doesn't.
the wraith.
Just make sure the captain doesn't shoot anybody.
We didn't do anything of the sort the last time we were at a station. But okay.
What was all that stuff with the GBB?
Technically, that was Jean-Luc's fault too. And
Who started it?
the captain.
Exactly.
Because he doesn't know how to keep his cool.
I'm sorry. I just wouldn't give up immediately like Miss Kitty here. And
To
then
be fair,
remembering
he
back
did
that
not
you went straight like you're fine. You can check our stuff to
Yep.
certain we don't have anything, which
Because I
eventually
had
most likely would have.
faith in our crewmates to be able to hide something of great importance.
It was.
But no,
hidden
you
under
shoot the
bathroom
CEO of the GBB.
Okay, let's go. I make sure I have every weapon I have available, just in case.
Let's go.
You guys leave and begin to head in. This outpost is not like the rest. It is a asteroid that's fixed with these like ship-like docks that go all the way around the center. It looks like 2 rings that go around this, as the ships would go in the middle of the rings to dock, as you would have walkways on both sides. And as you begin to head into this place, it's a bit musty. It looks like it's been built into the cavern wall of this asteroid as you continue on. If you've ever seen in Las Vegas, the Strip, how they have that giant, like, over the top dome with the lights that go across and all the animations that happen. It's basically what you're seeing. It's like this little underground city asteroid type thing. As like the entirety of it has like this giant dome with these tall buildings that reach up, completely made out of these beautiful looking alloys that I've never seen prior. And you
Mila's
head
making
in.
notes of everything she says.
Yep. You head into this place, and it looks like to be a large creature standing behind the counter. Little floppy ears that are like very tiny compared to the rest of his body, as he looks around to be a GIF. For those of you at home, that is a hippo humanoid. Large, robust belly, big, beefy fingers, flat-footed, kind of like an elephant bottom foot. Very big, and it looks like he has this type of smithing uniform on, but he has 4 pistols, 2 on a bandolier across him, and then 2 that are on his waist. And he looks like he's currently has like this laser sword that he's. It's not like a laser sword. It's like imagine if like you had a knife that could sharpen, but it's made out of pure plasma. So you just see like a plasma knife just going, taking it down to a pinpointed um, uh, blade edge. You just see him. What are you looking at?
Someone that looks like they're overcompensating for something.
Flicks over the plasma knife over. What you say? Get a bit closer.
I'll get closer. I said you are overcompensating for something.
Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
What? Dexterity. 18.
18. Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay. You see he presses a button on the plasma knife as it begins to extend, and he just kind of just goes. You lot. You know the entrance back there to my store.
I couldn't hear what you just said. It's kind of echoey.
Actually,
Yeah, actually.
Mm-hmm.
goes. What have you got? You know not to come to the front. Go around back.
Hey, I just wanted to test your security. Sometimes it's easier to go through the front door.
You see he does one of those. Get out of here. He's got those big tusk, not the pointy ones, but the flat, like the big, thick, flat teeth. 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. Just big old jaw that looks like he can squash your head like a watermelon.
Ayla raises a hand.
And I put your head down.
She raises it again.
He says
Let's
nothing but looks at you.
As an apprentice criminal, I just want to say you look very intimidating. Are we supposed to insult you when we first come in?
I'll answer that later.
Okay.
He just
you
points
look,
to the back door.
you look very cool. Okay.
He begins to sharpen the blade down more.
He looks very cool.
Eh,
This
Press
is a
securities.
learning experience. I've decided to call myself an apprentice criminal. You're gonna teach me your ways.
Oh, this is such a bad idea to bring you along. This is such a bad idea. Let's go. Back door.
I'm endearing. All right. She follows right through a rooster here. Is Maddie with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, he's with you. he just kind of goes, like we fucking know. We never been here. Fucking loser.
Eh,
You guys head towards the back and down. Almost seems like 4 flights of stairs until you get to the bottom. A solid shield door stands between you and the other side. Nobody's there, no button available that you can see. But there is a singular lock and key area. There's a type pad, but there's also looks like there's some type of advanced key, like it's like a spherical and it has different points that are different sizes and whatnot.
really, they want to test this out?
Should
I
I go
hate
back upstairs and ask the guy for the key?
No, this is a test. I pull out my lockpick tools. And
Go ahead.
I'm gonna stand real close to Wraith's shoulder and watch exactly what he does.
Make a perception.
22.
I rolled a 14 for my lockpick, my sleight of hand.
You go to try and look at this, and there's no hole to stick it in, but these like it's a circular in nature, but it's broken up into these little points of it that you have to push down that are have like different sections. So you have to figure out the right area. You go through, and your first tool that goes in, ting.
Bela, you're standing too close. You're standing too close.
I'm taking notes. Miss Kitty said that this was a learning experience. I'm learning. I will take half a step back and continue to watch.
I want to try one more time.
Yeah, go for it.
Do you think Manny should maybe have a go at this? He might be better equipped.
Manny's just sitting there like, I can probably try.
I could have a go. It's a learning experience.
You see
Manny,
Manny's
go ahead.
hand. You see Manny's hand turns
Don't
into
touch
the
the-
spherical thing, and he puts it right up. And for those of you at home and seeing R2D2 work, any computer, it's like that. How it like spins and turns in different combinations to unlock it. And you see he goes through. Let me see.
First locks are the first 2 combos are misleading.
My hands are up. I'm grabbing the phone because he just rolled a natural 20. I'm gonna take a picture for you guys because I rolled it and then came over.
It's fine.
No, this is for everybody at
We-
home who is in our Discord, by the way. Join us at Mayhem Gaming. But yeah, he definitely just rolled a natural 20. You just see him goes, but right, see, you need to get an upgrade. That's what I've been telling you since day one. And his hand turns into
But-
the little
But I
thing.
like
and
all my bits attached.
and you hear it.
Get some extra bits then.
Some extra bits then.
On the opposite side, it looks like a little bazaar is happening at the bottom of this little area. It looks like in this asteroid is a whole nother level underneath the city. Slum dogs and drug lords and other gang members of like from stretch out from far and wide are here. And as you guys approach the first area, you see what looks like to be these creatures caged. And unfortunately, they do look adorable. They are these little space guppies. They are floating. They do not need water. They have these giant blue eyes, and one third one tinier that is in the middle. And they have these like yellowish goldish tint to them. And there is a person, his body completely black, almost void black, with a blue flaming head with no facial features at all. And you just see him standing there, and he's talking, but in the way that's talking, it's just flames. And these illuminating words begin to float above him as it just says, Space Guppies here, come and get them. great for animals, nature, and other spicing up your ponds.
Am I allowed to?
I turned to Vila. No.
Why not?
She would just put that in
No.
her helmet, and it would just swim around her helmet.
How fucking cute would it be? I'm a grung, I'm a frog with a little baby fish.
Be
That'd
happy
be
Miss
so
Kitty
cute.
isn't there. She would want them. She would want at least 40 of them.
I'm gonna completely ignore Wraith and go up to the flame guy and just be like, hello, fellow baddie. How much for a guppy?
You see the flame just it says, hello there. And you see there's 3 different sizes. There is like a beta fish size, small, very, very tiny. It's a baby. There's another one that is about 1.5 foot. And then there's another one that Vila could technically saddle up and ride. It is a medium size guppy, and it is a
I'm upset I'm not
giant
there.
cage that is in the back.
How much
I'm
for each
so upset
size?
I'm not there.
Oh, just for all brevity's sake, the flame text that illuminates saying the smallest is 100, the medium is 5, and the biggest is I believe
$150.
No, it's actually 1,000 more.
How long do they live?
Guppies can live for millennia if taken care of.
How long have you had these?
The biggest has been a few centuries.
So if we
Kitty
buy
wants
those, we can
them.
expect them to die tomorrow, right?
You do know that millennias are much longer than centuries. Centuries is
Yes,
like
and
I
I
think
know that we're
100
also
years.
yes, but I also know that we're thieves. We're thieves. We sell things that we know we can get a profit off
I'm sure
Make a
he's
nature-
reputable.
Somebody make a nature check. Make a nature check.
off of noobs like
Did you just fucking call me a noob?
you're a princess thief. You're a noob. Yes.
I'm an
Did you
apprentice
just eat
criminal.
something sour? Pocket, you look like you just ate something sour.
17 nature check.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
17 nature check. They all look very well taken care of for the most part. It's just, it's a bit odd and bizarre to see them selling creatures like this in this fashion a little bit.
Mr. Sir Batty. If I get a beta fish and one of the big ones, could we work out a deal?
Make persuasion check because he does say prices are final. So
Oh, did he? 21.
if you buy both, $17.50 versus the 26 that you would have to pay.
Do they have names already, or do I get to name them?
Whatever you want, small one.
Wait, small one is 100.
Small one's 100, and
big
the
one?
large one was
500.
2,500.
2,500.
Yeah.
That'd be 26 total or 17.5.
I will get the small one and the big one, please.
Okay. You hand over
think-
the money.
Let me just check that I can put in my inventory. Oh yeah, I got plenty. That's fine. So I'm paying 1,750.
Vila, are you gonna take it back to the ship?
We'll go together, yeah. Later. Well, I'm bringing them with me now.
Don't show Miss Kitty.
One of them's for Miss Kitty. The big one's for me. The little one's for her.
Let's go.
If they're look, I have a lot of money at the moment. If we come across any more animals, I may get them. I can't guarantee.
I mean,
that
as much as I want to piss off the captain by making the ship into a zoo, which is a phenomenal idea.
but this fish is rideable for me. Like I've just bought myself a mount.
Or in space.
What's Vila's speed?
My speed is 25 feet.
A space guppy has an armor class of 13, 3 hit points, a fly speed of 30. It has an air envelope, which means that you can anybody that's in it can breathe while flying on the back of it. Flyby, Guppy does not provoke opportunity attacks, but that's only if you are proficient in vehicles or if you roll successfully over a set of time for animal handling.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, you need a mount, not a vehicle. You need to just be able to do nature checks. You have to. Oops, what just happened? Oh, there we go. Sorry, my screen went down and everybody went away. You have to just make nature checks and then let it trust you, and then it'll be able to ride. But I think this thing gets you at least a little bit closer. And once you become proficient in riding, the flyby part might actually work in your favor as you can do flyby attacks. But that's after an expended period of time, and if you can actually get some armor for this thing.
The little one. But I put that in my helmet for now, so he's just hanging around.
Yeah, he's swimming and pokes your eye a few times here and there.
Ah, there's a face. There's a face there, fish.
Fish are stupid. They don't care.
Strength 3, 16 dex, 10 con, 1 intelligence. It has a -5 mod.
That's a speedy fish.
There's
Not
a
gonna lie.
fish.
I didn't think you could get a 1. I thought 3 was the lowest.
Just giving. I'm giving my medium fish some
Told you,
some
fish are stupid.
scale pets and scratches and stuff, so it likes me. But we can keep going.
Are you sure?
I didn't mean to, yeah. Well, I can go back and get the other one.
The baby guppy.
Vila, you go ahead and make your first nature animal handling, please.
I'm gonna roll so bad. I rolled so bad. It's a 7.
He puts this like stirrib head thing on it so for you to pull it, and it's going like so slow. You're pulling it because it floats. It just hovers there, basically.
Like a
Like
balloon.
yeah, kind of, but it's doing its like wiggling as a fish, but just hovering. And as it continues to go, you're just basically pulling it very slowly. You're like, oh, come on, come on.
You're out of a cage and you're doing just fine. Please tell me someone got that reference.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I'm coming out of my cage and I'll be doing just
Oh, okay.
Okay. I got it.
I'm just taking my fish with me, and I've just made myself way more obvious to everyone because I've now just got a fish balloon. But yeah, no, this is fine.
Oh,
You oddly look. This is an oddly eerie scene, as like a space Shrek scene where they blow up the snake and everything else. It's just a flying fish. You guys continue on. There's more shops and bazaars. Everybody make a perception check. Rafe, is there anything particular that you're looking for?
information brokers.
Okay.
15.
27.
Okay.
They're so cute.
Yeah, you are able to find the telltale signs of where to go. You get to what looks like to be this bar, and after talking very briefly to the bartender, he goes, just wait a minute, have a drink, and we'll call you in. Some time passes, and Vila's outside because they're not allowing the fish to come inside the tavern. So they're outside. Manny stays outside too. He's like, I could totally mount some like turrets on the side of this thing. Oh yeah.
We have to make sure it's comfortable in its new home first, and then we get it trained. We can't just immediately mount cannons onto it.
Oh, fucking mount so many cannons as we cut over to Wraith walking inside. You're called over into a room. There's a circular table with two chairs. You sit on one side of the table, and the lights dim, blacken out. A light comes over you, and you set of blue eyes appeal. I am the broker of the wreck. What do you need?
I would like to get maps of the area, space maps of the area, and any information you have on Papa Boudreaux and his dealings in the area.
You hear and you get basic star maps. I mean, you could have got these on your own on the ship, but you would have had a roll to get some of these. Now you just have them. He looks in the eyes that appear in the darkness, blink. Papa Boudreaux, you say? What information would you like on him?
I hear that he's been sending some lackeys out here for the most part, searching for stuff.
Yes, many crew of Papa Boudreaux has met their face.
Yeah. How many of them have actually survived recently to return here?
We've seen several ships come through and never one return.
We are one of the many closest wreck stations between here and the next quadrant.
Okay. Can you give us a list of names of the ships that you know that have worked for him?
So many questions, but nothing in return. What will you give the broker? Information is needed, valuable information is needed.
What information are you looking for?
Anything and everything. You know how this works.
Hmm. Well, I could let you know that the GBB is in the area and they're searching for something.
This is not surprise for us. Many of GBB apprentice here. They are all over the galaxy. Not surprised, not good information.
Make me a persuasion check. GBB is a very vastly known corporation and they're everywhere. So you telling them that they're in the area is not a big deal. Like they know how to deal with it. They haven't been caught yet.
13.
13. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Just goes,
No. Information for information.
There's a space dragon nearby.
I'm sorry. Space dragons? Which
Yeah.
particulars?
It wasn't the biggest one, but it did kind of chase us towards this direction for a little bit.
Just out of character.
That's the asteroid.
Was it a lunar one?
it was a group of lunar dragons.
So there's more than one. Okay, cool.
Next, and when you passed it, they were on an asteroid, but like behind it, what looked like to be like this temple-looking thing off to the side.
Yeah, I'm giving them information, but I'm giving them half truths too. So
Okay.
kind of looked like
Alrighty.
it was on the hunt for food. I think it was nesting.
Okay. Yeah. You tell them that. Did you give them the coordinates for them?
No, I hold off the coordinates. I'll tell you the coordinates of where it is if you give me the information.
Possible. The ravaging of the lunar dragons would be quite a good haul.
Vila, you are not here to hear this stuff, so.
Yeah, I'm allowed to react out of character. Vila's probably outside looking for more animals to buy, okay?
What information were you asking again?
The list of ships that Papa Boudreaux has sent to try to, in this area lately and haven't returned.
1 second. I have the ship names right here. I apologize. It wasn't 7, it was 5, I believe. Let me just auto-correct myself real fast. Okay. There we go. Almost there. Sorry, my mouse scroll wheel doesn't work, so I have to press the down button, and it's so slow. But while we're waiting for this, everybody, again, come visit Mayhem Gaming. We have a game that comes out every Friday, and some shenanigans just got done happening. So come on by. Okay, here we go. So we had never five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. There were 5 ships that came through under orders of Papa Boudreaux. There was the, I believe, the Tarrasque, and that's the name of the ship. I believe the other one was the Rika. Oh, sorry, no, the Skyra. There was the Versk, the Remora. I think the Gababout was the last of them that came through. Overall, a space galleon, a strike ship, a scorpion ship, a lamprey, and a wasp. All of them very, very intricate.
Can you
for
say
their
those
own
ship types
crews.
again?
Oh,
Galleon.
yeah, a galleon, a strike ship, a scorpion, a lamprey, and a wasp ship. Each one came and each one went. I particularly liked the Hondozi one. He was a particularly fun group of people that came through. Never have I seen any race of that nature before. They said they came from far away, but I doubt it.
When was the last time one of those ships came through?
I'd have to say 14 to 15 days ago.
All right.
Now, the location of the dragons.
I will give them the location, but I'll put it 1 sector off.
Make a deception check.
15.
Okay. Cool. Very well. Very well. Information successful. Anything else you have for me?
No, I think that's about it. I need to go check on my apprentice. She has a bad habit of picking up animals. There's only so much room on our ship.
You see as this, you can't see anything in front of you except for the eyes. But you hear
Is it magical darkness, or is it just darkness?
this is it's like it's not darkness per se, it's like a black smoke almost that came through.
Because technically, I could see through pretty much any.
Yeah, you can
darkness.
see through darkness and magical darkness, but you can't see the barrier of this. It's just eyes that you can see, and it's surrounding the
Okay.
room.
Well, nice doing business with you. I'll see you when I hopefully come back through.
You see the eyes begin to turn. He goes,
We will see you again, Wraith Darkness.
Where did
You
you
hear
get
the
my name?
sucking of air and wind as the light is now impeding through, and you see that the thing was not a creature in the dark, but the dark, a creature itself, getting sucked through a vent of the building. That is why you could not see him. You can't see through him because it is him. It's not technical darkness. It's just like a black smoke. You're inside of him, where he creates his own type of centralized void.
Yep.
Full body fisting.
That's not the thing that freaked Rafe out the most. But Rafe is leaving.
I would have to
I'll-
say that was I don't think Wraith has seen too many incorporeal forms before, except for a few in particular, like how Ardwar is. There
Mhm.
it's a halfway in between, but you've never seen that before. It freaked you out a little bit.
No, the thing that freaked him out was Rafe didn't mention his name.
Yeah, you did hear him say something, and he rolled a natural 20 on a roll. He was wait, hold on 1 second. Because I did roll a nat 20, but I want to see if that's I think that's how it works. May have screwed the pooch. Oh, make me a wisdom save.
Can I give him bardic inspiration for outside?
You're my
No.
guppy, you're the one. You make my bad time so much fun.
12.
12, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, no. You didn't notice, but there seems to be a linger in your mind. He cast detect thoughts on you and dove deep. He wanted to know if the information that you told him was true, and it was to a point. He doesn't know the location because that's not what he wanted. It's the feeling.
Yeah.
And he's like, your feeling was I told him the truth, kinda, but that's just the way it is. He can still search. That's not an issue. But he knew your name.
Okay. Give me a little time to go. Got information about stuff.
Why
Um,
do you look like you're straining?
There was a floating darkness with eyes, and it knew my name, and I didn't tell
I
it.
want to
and-
see that. Are you kidding me? Why not?
No.
Please?
No.
What if I let you ride the guppy?
No. No. No.
Wraith needs a
he's a
guppy
medium
ride.
creature. He can't
No.
ride a medium creature.
I know, but like I'm gonna because that's what I've got right now. What about if I just do this and I'm gonna try and run past him?
Okay, you go into the bar.
I want to
There
try
are
to grab
many
her.
shady people. Make a perception check.
He wants to try and stop me before I go in, so do I have to make a dex
Yeah,
save or
it's
acrobatics?
yours is an acrobatics. Wraith rolls a strength save. You're trying to hold on to her as she's trying to avoid.
Strength save or
Oh, sorry, strength check. Your
Okay.
skills throw.
You are so lucky. I rolled a 2 for a 14. Never mind, you're not lucky.
So, do you
I
get
enter the bar.
fast?
Yeah.
Okay, you enter the bar. Make a perception check.
Perception.
I
Nat
won't
20
tell-
for 29.
You don't see the smoke anywhere. You don't know where Wraith was to see this. But the moment you walk in, there are several people. 4 are at the bar, 2 are together, and 2 are separate. And there
I
are
will
3.
just say I left my fish with Manny. There is still one in my helmet though. But yes, continue.
Yep. You enter, you see those 4, and one person sitting by himself, and another 2 people that are together. The person that is sitting by himself is by the corner. He does have a cloak over his head, but with a natural 20, you look up, he has a scar across his face. But there's something oddly familiar about him.
I'm gonna go up to him.
You start to approach. He has this dark cape. He has very, very dark skin. A blue scar that goes across his eye, blinding one. He has what looks like to be this gauntlet with these other type of screens that are all over. And as he looks up, there's a moment where you can see his horn begin to come up and out, and the other one is broken. And he just looks at you, goes, "Can I help you?" On a nat 20, he looks like he could be someone Wraith's family.
Would you mind if I sat down with you?
I'm kind of busy. I was about to go. He looks a bit worried.
I'm an apprentice baddie. The person I'm learning from is outside, but I just wanted to say that I think, well, a couple of things. One, you look real cool. 2, you look a lot like the guy that's teaching me to be a baddie. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say people's names here because I don't want to get him in trouble, but would you by chance have like any siblings that are also criminals?
Make a persuasion check.
Because I'm so fucking cute. So that's an 18 for a 30.
Dear fucking lord. You people and your impossible rolls.
He keeps making me roll persuasion. That's one of my best stats.
With that roll, he looks at you and he goes, "It's not going to matter anyways. Fuck it. There'll be more of you anyways."
That's cryptic enough.
Whatever you do, don't let it out.
She leans in.
Don't let it out.
I swear.
I'm serious, Fila. Don't let it out. Snaps his fingers, teleports away.
He knew my name.
I'll come inside and say, Vila, come on, let's
No, but Wraith.
What?
I didn't. Who did you speak to?
It was this darkness with eyes.
Hello, darkness.
That's not who I spoke to, and he knew my name.
I will say that this person that you spoke to did look like Wraith. He looked like a black man, but with these kind of like purplish horns that come through. And he had a blue scar that went across his eye that blinded his left.
There's a reason why I said we should
Wraith, do
just
you have any
go.
siblings that have horns or eye scars?
I want to.
I
mean,
want to make this
I
very
could-
clear because you rolled a very high. It's like uncanny the connection of how
Like
close.
a twin?
I know we're bordering a joke right now, and I don't want to say it, but it looks like almost like it could have been very much related in some form of, if this is him, brothers, sisters, kids, parents, it's in that realm.
I
Like
mean,
a twin?
Like a cousin, maybe. Who knows?
I was raised by the Thieves Guild, so possibly.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure that I just met one of
But-
your immediate family. And they knew my
But-
name, and I don't know how the fuck they knew my name.
But with horns,
And an
If
eye
you know
scar.
that none of your family, no one has horns, you guys are all regular humans.
Unless.
it could have been. My dad did have that experimental phase where he kind of slept around with anyone, but no. Let's just go. Let's get out of here.
He knew my name.
Yes, the darkness knew my name. I didn't say it. And
Yeah, but I didn't speak to a spooky darkness. I spoke to a dude.
are you sure it was a dude?
I'm
It could have
pretty
been a
fucking
dude
sure.
inside of another dude and pretending to be another dude.
I have good eyes, even with a fish swimming around them.
Mhm.
It was just a dude.
If you want to roll an Arcana check, you can.
Can I roll it?
15.
No, Vila. You are remembering in the way that he did his incantation. You heard the words, but you've never heard that type. It was very quick and almost like he said like 2 words when normally it's a full incantation. You also see that his gauntlet lit up when he snapped as well. It wasn't a high level teleporting that he did. He may still be in the area. You're not 100% sure though. You could possibly waste more time searching the asteroid to see if you can find him, or continue on. What would you and your giant space guppy do?
I'm gonna go up
Hi
to
ho,
the barkeep.
hi ho, riding my space guppy I go.
I'm gonna go up to whoever looks like the barkeep and be like, "Hi, I am an apprentice baddie.
Stop saying that. Just say you're an apprentice.
You know when you, yeah, I agree with him. You know when you do that, that literally puts a target on you, right?
Oh,
I'm trying to get her out of that, but she's not listening.
Hey,
kinda-
we all been through the rookie phase. It's
I've
a learning period. You'll get it. You'll get it.
I didn't even want an apprentice. They kind of just threw her at me, and she won't go away.
I didn't think you wanted to be an apprentice too, probably, but you did it anyways. And here you are.
It was either that or the airlock. I prefer breathing.
Oh, those situations. Well, hey, you're alive now, so be grateful. Now, either you're going to order a drink or pay me some money to talk to me. Otherwise, I got glasses to clean.
What's the best drink you have? What's the best drink you have?
no. Miss Kitty said no drinks.
I'll take it back to the ship.
Oh, the
Miss Kitty said no
Corbin
drinks.
Smorgan slushy. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, you guys have to have.
Okay,
Yeah.
you
What's
shush for a second. You told me to shush. Now it's my time to talk. If you see the guy that I just spoke to,
the disrespect of these apprentices?
shh, I will. I will set
I've
my
never seen
guppy
that
on
guy
you.
before.
Okay, if you see him again,
Mm.
and I'm gonna give you 5 credits. Can you please just tell him to get back in contact with me? Because he
You-
seemed to know who I was.
You need to pay more than that.
A lot of people know who they are and don't know who they're talking to here. Yeah, sure.
but
Yeah, I'll do that right away.
And also, because boss man said I had to give you more. Here is an additional 5 credits because you seem cool. Okay.
She doesn't get. I want that one drink. Make it 2, but just give me one of them.
You see he was like, all right. And coming from the behind him, he looks like a normal human. But as he turns around, there's like this apparatus of like this creature that's attached to his spine. Tentacles begin to go out and grab different points of the bar and shaking the drinks up. Makes
It's
you
Doc
a
Ock.
to-go cup
Doc
with
Ock is a
actual
bartender.
tentacles, though.
See, Vila, there's a reason why I pay so much for all this alcohol. Have you actually seen me drink any of it?
Yes.
I mean, to actually get drunk off of any of it.
I never said you were getting drunk, but Miss Kitty said no alcohol.
Miss Kitty doesn't really know if I drink or not. It's Manny that has the alcohol problem.
Why is Manny with us? Like, why did he come?
Manny.
Why did he come? He's got the guppy. Why did he come down
You
here?
guys go outside and him and the guppy are gone.
He stole my fucking guppy.
You look down the road and there he is looking at a part store for different automaton parts.
You left Manny alone.
Okay,
you left Manny alone.
Don't drink the drinks.
You left Manny alone.
I'm the apprentice here. You left Manny alone.
You see
Manny!
at some point, he swiped the ship's credit card from Miss Pocket, Miss Kitty, and he just goes, "I would like this one, please."
Manny.
Oh shit!
Manny, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Are you buying more parts?
His Pocket. He on my way out. That's what I rolled. If you saw my, if we could replay it in slow mo, no, we can't because I'm not a good editor. But yeah, he took your data card.
See,
if you're not doing anything, then we can go. We're done.
No, hold on.
Should I roll to see if I'm missing something?
Sure.
What am I rolling?
Investigation.
Manny, what did you buy?
I haven't bought anything yet.
Manny,
He's
what did
looking
you
at the
buy?
guy, and the guy's holding what looks like to be one cybernetic eye and what looks like to be a very large type of cannon adjustment for his arm.
Is that cannon you were talking about? That
Yeah, I don't know nothing.
It's literally Rocket Raccoon with his max gun all the way out.
Yeah, and Manny, is
It's
that
literally
that cannon you've been talking about for
the
like the last
size of his body as it gets up and it goes, what? It's only 500 credits. We have that.
Do you have that?
You are taking that out of your share of the funds.
Puts the card away. You got
Manny,
like 1,000
give it here.
credits.
Give it here.
Oh, I'll give it back to him.
Do not give it to him. Give it to me. She takes
I want to try to grab it before her.
Both of you make acrobatics checks.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be sleight of hand?
Mine would be
No,
acrobatics.
That's secretly trying to do it. Sleight of hand. You're straight up just trying to grab it. It's her acrobatics against your acrobatics.
I rolled an 18 for a 30.
And
44.
acrobatics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My acrobatics is plus 12.
You go.
So I got
I'm gonna
30.
say she gets the card and you go to snatch it and you get your fingers on it for sure, but you can't pull it off because her sticky fingers, as being a frog, has just kind of like adhered to it. That's why they can hold on to walls. So it's just stuck on the card. She looks at you kind of like, what are you doing? It's that moment where you guys are kind of holding hands, but he's holding the card.
Isn't this romantic?
That's very deviant of you.
You're the one that tried to steal it as he handed it to me.
Yes, because I don't trust him with ship funds. I admit
I don't trust
some-
you with ship funds.
I admit I sometimes will buy alcohol from John Luke's card. I have no problem admitting that. But I don't go against the ship. Well,
She
the
puts
captain,
the card away.
the captain, yes. I try to screw over the captain any chance that I get. But the ship, nah, that's my home. I protect my home.
Are you opening up to me, Ray? Are we
You have no
having a
proof.
moment?
You have
Are
no
we
proof.
having a
Ray
moment? Manny
starts walking away.
Manny was here. Manny was here. He saw you having a soft moment, and she
I
follows
give
him out.
Manny the alcohol that I've been holding on the entire time. Here, Manny, for you.
Yeah, he looks a bit like disheveled, and he's like, "Oh man, all right," and he continues on.
He tried to use the card, and
I
card
w-
goes.
Yeah, so
Rejected.
for everybody at home, Miss Kitty did buy that stuff, but Manny doesn't know. He's not a mechanic. He's the medic. He doesn't
Mhm.
know in that, and Miss Kitty never really went in and goes, "I bought this."
Yeah,
For the
she
whole
did.
day, it's been-
She went with.
don't-
I went shopping with the captain. We all ignored it.
Yes, because we
Still,
always thought there was
the rest
stuff that
of the ship
the ship needed, but
is
doesn't
not
really need.
It's literally just sitting down in the main room. It's just waiting for someone to install it because no one's
Did
given
she-
the orders to do it
Yeah,
yet.
Miss Kitty's just still looking, going. Nobody's impressed what I got. How rude! This would have been. I thought John Luke would love this.
You
Outside.
all is that everything that you guys wanted to conclude down here? Anything else you want to look at?
If there were any more animals
More
or
copies.
cool trinkets. Oh, actually, I probably would have looked for if there were any more rings of true companion around.
Not here. This is not like a place to get something like that at.
Cool. Never mind then.
Yep.
Just fuel.
Okay. Yep. You guys get everything loaded up and begin to head back out as we continue on to day 8. But we'll get back to a little RP before the end of the day as we'll take a quick break. We'll see y'all in a little bit. Bye-bye. You're taking another normie die. Welcome back, everybody. And I'm leaving that in for everybody to know why he got it. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Last we left off, Wraith ended up seeing some creepy black mist creature thing that gave him some info for some info. Vila ran into something that looked oddly familiar to Wraith, and these guys got some space guppies as they head back to the ship. You guys board as the first person that you see is Tanish going, "What worlds did you get? They're adorable. Oh my goodness."
Are they? Do you? I should have got you one as well. Actually, damn.
No,
do
that's
you know-
fine. I don't do pets, but these are cute.
Well, in that case, and I hand her the leash for the bigger one. If you just want to give it a pet for a while, I need to give the other one to. Do you know where Miss Kitty went?
Miss Kitty, are you missing something?
I think last time I knew she was in the bridge, but
Excuse me.
Ew.
That's gross, right? I'm gonna go find Miss Kitty.
I said, excuse me.
That doesn't make it any less gross.
you need to brush your teeth, darling. It does stink quite a bit.
Ew.
That's the guppy smell, okay?
That's not
I'm
the guppy
standing next
smell.
to the guppy, kisses it, and goes, "Oh, yo,
Oh.
cute."
Oh, I go find Miss Kitty. I've still got the little one swimming around in my helmet. Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty.
Kitty.
Oh, bridge opens.
You see
Miss Kitty.
Miss Kitty with the dozers, and she's holding up a I want to say the part that she got with the Dear Sweet Captain's in like a giant one of those big old cylinder tube type things and whatnot. Something we bought
Got
for the ship.
yourself a stealth array.
Yes.
It allows you to go invisible for 1 round.
Yes.
Is that what I think it is?
Her ears kind of perk up and she smiles and she goes, hands it to the dozers.
Do we
Why
have
don't
to be?
Why don't you ask our guests to have them help you out as a way to get to know each other for the time being, as I will be calling for a meeting.
The
In a couple of minutes.
little orange oars takes the part, but also takes her hand. Goes, "Oh, Miss Kitty, I would be so grateful to do this for you. I will do it. Yes, for you. Come, my friends, let's go."
The dozers are also my favorite too. 'Cause
The
they're
dozers are fantastic.
they're just wonderful.
They waddle off.
Miss Kitty. And
Yeah, sugar
Viola
plum.
opens, takes off her helmet or opens it or however the fuck, and kind of guides the little tiny guppy towards Miss Kitty. I got you a gift.
And Miss Kitty, are you missing something?
She doesn't know what she's missing. Her ears just perk up. You get those big old Puss in Boots eyes as she kind of goes, "Aw."
Manny took your debit card.
Yeah.
Cat from hell. Look as she looks at Manny as she's cupping the poor little fishy.
Vila hands over the card as well. After the fishy's done.
card. Manny.
He didn't actually buy anything. But yeah, he took it.
He almost bought something.
Is this my card or the ship's
At
card?
this point, all of you
The
hear
ship's
the
card.
doors.
Okay.
As Manny just is like backing out, goes, "I'm sorry, Miss Kitty."
Mind whip.
Well, oh wait, it's a wisdom save.
Oh yeah, that's actually a spell.
You got a nat 1.
Okay, yeah, he failed. I'm not gonna roll for damage. It's gonna be non-lethal damage.
He just falls to the ground because literally the only thing in that thing is his mind
Yeah.
and his face.
That one's yours. I got one that I can ride, or I will be able to ride once it likes me. But yeah, that's for you.
It comes in a bigger size.
Do you want to see the big one? It's out of the. Yeah. Okay. And I lead Miss Kitty to where Tanish is with my other fish.
You're gonna have to explain that to the captain. I'm not doing it.
You do see at this point, Tanish is like, "I'm so sorry, but we're gonna need someone else to deal with." And at this point, you see just like a long strand of like floating poop.
Oh, they do that. It's completely harmless. It's biodegradable. That can go into the
Our
compost system.
Vila was just gonna cast prestidigitation and get rid of it. But
Gone.
I haven't named either of them yet, so you can name yours, and I'll take suggestions for mine.
I am going to call you Bosco. You're my little Bosco. And the big one shall be Boris.
The big one shall be
Bosco?
Boris.
Boris.
Isn't there a Dozewar that's named Boris?
Is there? I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Let me go check our lore bit for Gerard, Hibblesforth, Curtis, Horatio, Fringle, Butterscotch, and Tiddly. No, okay.
There's a Tiddly. That's right. There is a Tiddly.
I was thinking that I might actually name it something like Bubbles, but I do like Boris. That's still like
Boris.
Bubbles?
Bubbles.
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 Okay. I'll put that.
All right, Sugar Plums. Please get ready as we will be disembarking. We are full and ready to go, plus topping off last minute rations and supplies. I will be calling a meeting of the ship in 10 minutes.
Miss Kitty, please roll me a d4.
Oh yeah, Miss Kitty, I forgot. I give her Miss Kitty the information about the ships and the star maps.
Oh, lovely. Thank you, Rafe. And she kind of leans into Vilas, going, he was well behaved, right?
He did buy some alcohol, but he immediately handed it to Manny, which I feel like is just counterproductive. But other than that, he was fine. He could not unlock the door. Which
You couldn't
I
unlock
feel
the door.
Yeah, we had a door that we had to get unlocked, and he tried like twice and just.
Hey, you're standing right behind my ear. It was
I was
distracting, okay? It was
learning.
distracting. Mm-hmm.
What? Just out of character, what did you say your one was named?
Bosco.
Bosco. I'm just putting it in the lore page.
Space. Guppy. Acquired.
Add custom item. Writable.
Bosco.
You guys want to know, everybody, even at home, how much the ship has accumulated in gas that the Omega Polystratus has paid so far? At all the
Sure.
stops that you guys had, 12,000 galactic credits have already been paid. After this, what was your roll for the D4?
3.
3? Okay. For this one. Cool. It's actually up this so because you were almost completely out, to fill it from empty to completely full is 10,000. That's just, but you get a lot of use if you're like FTL driving mainly is what you normally do. Your vessel isn't kind of like a drive-through manual space because it might not do so well, but it definitely gets you through what you need. You guys are now up to 19,000 credits accumulated for the gas bill that you haven't had to pay for. Congratulations. Look how much you've saved by joining a corporation.
Having that company card pays off. Because my dad had to pay if my dad had to pay gas for the van he has to drive, even though gas is going down, but still. Oh.
All right. So as you guys end your day and continue on, we're back up. Since the other two players aren't here, please, Vila, roll me another D10 and a D100.
Okie dokie.
No meeting? Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my fault. Keep doing the roll, and we'll come back to that later.
We can always do it the next day because everybody's tired. She'll take pity on you all. Okay.
Oh no, we'll have the meeting first. It's fine. I'll roll again in a minute. That's fine.
You don't have to roll again. Just don't tell me what it is until I ask you. Please.
Well, I just.
Oh, did you not roll?
No, it's fine. It's there. I can see it.
I don't have
Okay.
a blankie. I cold.
Okay. So all of you, the only people that don't show are the Doze Wars because they're hard at work right now installing that new drive. And you do see, I apologize. Trying to remember.
Is there somebody else new on the ship that I don't know about?
No.
Fisty the dwarf.
No, she's part of the
I'm
silversmiths.
I'm trying to find the name of them.
iPad, because I think I wrote it down.
Sorry, everybody at home. I do. We'll say it was the. Yeah, we'll just say that they're not even there. They're hard at work doing their own thing. They don't need to be there.
Yes, I do. But if they're
Do they?
busy. Yeah. 'Cause
Okay,
they're-
then one
they're-
person will show up. We'll say it's the Aarakocra.
Okay, that's fine. Because he can repeat everything that she said.
I mean, no, he would be there when you call the meeting. A representative of the guild is there to pass
Okay.
on what to know.
Thank you, one and all, for showing up. This is going to be for those who will be with us for a short time, Miss Tinish, and those of you who will be with us for the long term, the silversmiths. This will be this isn't a new thing, but a fairly old thing that we all kind of forgot to do every month. This is the ship meeting where we will go over rules and regulations. If anybody has complaints or suggestions that they would like to take up with the captain or or all of us, that this is what these meetings are for. This is also to help us get along and to keep the peace among the ship. Those of you who are with us for the short run, again, Miss Tanish, you are now considered part of the ship. We have rules everybody must follow, including as the captain does, myself, and everybody else of the original crew. The new crew members, Miss Vila, and our dear bartender. Is Genesis with us? Or is he hiding
Yeah.
in his box?
No, he's there.
And our new employed bartender. Introduce yourselves, please.
Hello, I am Vila. I am the ambassador on board for Omega Reyes. I've been working there for 70 regenerations now. I am a clone. I don't generally tell people that, but well. And I have helped. I've lost track of how many planets that I'm the official ambassador for relating to, but we got a lot of people who I'm friends with or was friends with before I died, and then came back and still am friends with technically because I'm still me.
Genesis Hanek, would you like to say some few words about yourself that you know of or recall of?
I am a artificial intelligence, but I feel more complete after our last interaction. There's something more about me. I'm not sure. Is that good enough?
Yes, honey. That's wonderful.
What's your favorite color?
I do not see in shades of color.
You're colorblind?
Do you see in shades of blue or green? Or both?
I see in grayscale.
Okay.
So you can't. What's your favorite shade of gray?
Oh, your shade is particularly good.
Oh.
Is that
Oh,
the 50th shade of gray?
Vila kind of just like after Genesis says that, kind of just looks down and is like, if she wasn't the the color of the night sky, and the stars probably start looking a little bit more purple than blue. It's just
Also,
okay.
that's how you blush.
Were you wondering?
Interesting. Yes, actually, I was. Interesting. Wraith, please introduce yourself, honey.
Rave, I shoot people. Well, I don't shoot people as much as Jean-Luc does, but I tend to get us out of trouble when necessary.
I'm sorry, your introduction was, hi, I'm Wraith, I shoot people?
Yes,
You also forgot to mention what you do on the ship.
I shoot people. I'm the gunner. I shoot people.
There you go. That's the word I wanted.
Just drink over my keyboard.
Oh no!
Oh, I found him.
What's his name?
So we have the Kalishtar, the Heragon, the Kenku, the Dwarf, and the Satyr. It's the Kenku is there, not the Aarakocra, the Kenku Slicer.
Slicer, no slicing.
Yep, we have Khalid, Tulrat, Slicer, Belrin, and Samisha.
Samisha's the leader, right?
Yes, Samisha
Yes,
is the
okay.
leader.
That I remember from last
Which
game.
one is which one's Fisty the dwarf?
Belrin.
Belrin.
And surprisingly, it's a female. So y'all keep calling he, but it's a female dwarf with like this giant burly red beard that's been braided. Sorry, it took me a while, everybody, but I found my notes. The reason why I wasn't looking at it was because in my notes, it's on the opposite side in the back of the book when you would open it here instead of in the front for some reason. But I got it. But yeah, the Kenku just goes forward and looks and goes, well, honey, Ray, you should go. Like, kind of like immediately after you say, just repeats what you said.
Okay. I guess I'm not needed here, so I'm gonna go.
Stay.
But
Okay.
You know how this works.
yeah, why do you think I'm trying to leave?
No, you stay.
Ah,
A happy ship is a well-oiled ship.
so
All
Are
the
we gonna be
cogs-
Are we
No.
gonna be oiling each other? I'm poisonous. People shouldn't touch me.
No, honey. No. What I
Are we-
mean is all the cogs need
poisonous.
all the cogs need to be working together.
are we finally gonna get that space cable satellite system?
Talk to the captain.
Just as an aside, I didn't actually hear what Genesis said then.
That
What
wasn't
did he-
Genesis. That was
Oh,
Slicer.
that wasn't Genesis? Oh,
What
what
did
did
he
Don't
say?
Slicer
touch
say?
poisonous.
Don't touch poisonous yet.
Oh no,
Don't touch
that
poisonous.
points. Miss Kitty points to Vila. Yes, don't touch poisonous.
Ooh.
Fluffy. And she points to Wraith. Not Fluffy.
Fluffy. Nah, Fluffy.
Excellent, honey. As she looks to everybody, I'm Miss Kitty. I run communications and comms. If you need to get a hold of family members, workers, or other things, please let me know. I will open up
HR.
communications. HR, correct. Other things, or things that need to be secret, let me know. I do dabble in the mystic arts and the occult, and as well a few other things. I have been around for a couple of centuries, as to, well, my kind of live for a while. You know, cats. We have many lives.
Same.
And he goes,
Except I'm not a cat.
And he speaks up and goes, yeah, I'm Manny. I'm the ship's medic. If you need anything, come over to sick bay. If you if you need, I'll slap a band-aid on the boo-boo.
Where is sick bay?
Oh, you know where sick bay is, like right next to your tank.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. For people that don't know where my tank is.
It's right next to sickbay. If you need to get a hold of Vila and other Omega
would think-
Polystrayers.
This is DM logic. It's the machine that births you. You think it would want to be in the sick bay.
I don't sleep in the thing that
Completely
births
fine.
me
You
though.
never asked that question, and here we are, kind of like beating the bush. So I apologize. That's me for not giving you the information. I love you and respect you. Okay. Yeah. No. You guys are.
We need a diagram of the ship.
We're forgetting the captain.
There is like we have a thing of the ship that shows you the level of like the different floors of your gunner station, the main floor, the lower gunner station, the lower deck areas for sleeping in the main cargo bay area. There's two sides of the engine. There's three parts of the engine. There's the main back engine and the two side engines for that were installed for Jean-Luc's 90-degree angle turns. That's right, folks. For half your movement speed, we can make you move at 90-degree angles. Whoop. Through space. Magic. Come at me, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Come at me. I love you.
Baby, we know that if Neil deGrasse Tyson looked your way, you would immediately start fangirling, so
I would. I'd ask him so many questions that would make absolute nonsense just for him to go shh, just shh, because I know how he is when he's trying to explain something to us. But I'd just be, hey, I'll listen to anything you say. I love you, Mr. Tyson.
Short-term party members. Yeah. Short-term party members, you are now members of our crew, so there are rules and regulations you do need to follow. Number one, nobody disturbs anybody until they have their first cup of morning coffee.
Mm.
2, you swear 100 credits go into the jar. No ifs, ands, or buts. Even the captain follows this rule, whether he likes it or not. You are part of the crew, Vila. You have to do it, whether you like it or not. No ifs, ands, or buts.
does butts count as a swear word?
No.
Usually, if anything she says, you can say.
I heard her swear the other day.
I know.
And I put it.
But she put money in.
And I put, even I am not susceptible to these rules. I follow the rules to a T. If you have any problems with the crew, as she kind of looks at Miss Tinish, please bring it up to the captain or me, and then I'll bring it up to the captain or one of us. We are adults. We should act like it half the time.
Half time is pushing it.
Then you
Always
all kind of just look over and goes. The Kenku just goes. I'm Slicer. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Slicer Honey. Very nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you too. It's so nice to see you this fine evening on snowy day.
That's a very interesting accent right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun bird. And we do welcome you and your guild members onto our humble abode. Whatever you need, you can come to us or the Dozers. They are phenomenal. And I know they've been itching to speak to you and your guild members about a couple of things that could be done to the ship for testing or modifications.
Aye, where's the shit? You hear like the dwarven voice come through. It's just like
I will let that one slide. Just this once. Please always listen to the captain. Unless it's a bad idea.
That's
why?
like 90% of the
Why?
time.
God damn it.
I said
You're
unless it's a bad idea.
And that's like 90% of the time.
It's
should
not-
should we establish like a list of people to follow, like pay attention
Yes.
to? So like the captain's at the top unless it's a bad idea, and then it's Miss Kitty, and then if Miss Kitty's unavailable, who do we listen to after that? Not Wraith.
Hey, that's an
Not
insult.
Argy.
In this situation, the hierarchy would go technically by contractual issue. It would be me. You and Vila and Miss Kitty would both share a partnership as a head figure, considering that you represent the other side of our contract. But she would be the person I'd most likely die would lead the ship to. I know that's a lot of responsibility, but I mean, hell, what the hell am I going to do with it? But if it was to have Miss Kitty fall, Jean-Luc would be best suited for the ship. He knows it in and out, can fly this puppy through any storm that I know. Put it in his hands. Then after that, I would hope that somebody would impound it or sell it because the other two options aren't great.
What about Genesis?
I mean, if it doesn't double cross us before I die, I don't know through a hole in the wall.
And all the times
I
I've saved the
genuinely did not
captain.
understand what he said.
Yeah, me
He
either.
doesn't know him through a hole in the wall.
Oh, okay.
If push comes to shove, if the captain ends up being indisposed,
It's
Then-
you and then me and then Jean-Luc and then
if it comes down to the line, I would say Genesis would be the next go-to. If we are incapable, all of us are incapable of coming up with a coherent plan or suggestions.
okay, so
Genesis would be
Logic would dictate that this would be the best solution.
Okay, so,
logically speaking, it would be if he's last resort. If all of us are to Ashgad,
okay, so I'm just gonna double check the order. So we've got the captain, Miss Kitty, myself, me first if it's Omega Polystratus related, but otherwise Miss Kitty first. Jean-Luc, Genesis, Manny, Doze Wars, literally anyone else, Wraith.
No. He said the other options were not that great.
meaning Manning and
Manning,
Okay,
those wars.
So yeah.
oh yeah,
So-
Manning
Ray
those wars.
doesn't know how to fly a ship. What would he do? He'd probably just punt it off, get a big payday, and then go get somebody to fly it.
I mean, that's what you do, Captain.
This was DM talking, not the captain. I wasn't talking like this.
Because the captain does know how to fly a ship. He's the one that did hire us.
Everybody on Miss Kitty would know, Wraith would know. The captain was actually an extremely decorated militarian. Reached a major rank, like in a high officer. And he ended up leaving due to conflictable interests. This dude has like 27 kids, and all of his wives were like suing him at once. They're like, you need a clean house. This is a bad rep for us, or we have to let you go.
That
Although,
one
like in real
episode
military, that
She-Hulk.
would never happen. This is one of
No.
the things of like reputation goes a long way, and having a bad egg does spoil the rest.
Yes, it does. Oh, yeah. As we have now concluded emergency propaganda, onto, as she pulls out her datapad, other news. We will be changing tonight's dinner to, instead of mystery meatloaf, space tacos.
Nice.
Fuck yes! And just a roar comes from Captain Oka.
Adding on to lovely drinks made by our dear sweet bartender, as we also then, sorry for my rudeness, Miss Tanish. Would you like to speak a little bit about yourself? And if there's any questions or conflicts or food ideas, I'll be happy to write these down now.
Right. Well, hello. My name is Tanisha.
Initiative. Ha!
Frankly. Oh, I never even thought of it that way. Tanisha. Initiative. um, surprisingly, too, she does have a really high initiative with advantage.
Really?
Yeah, she has an 8 with advantage.
Holy shit.
But she just looks at everyone and goes, I work for Papa, and that's all that everybody needs to know.
And you're also really cool.
If that's your preference, then sure. I've been called worse.
Tanisha, I got a question for you. How many ships has Papa sent this direction?
What do you? Why?
I'm just trying to figure out, because if he sent a bunch of ships this way trying to get something done, that means we're expendable. I don't like being expendable. I like surviving.
Right. You sent a few.
You mean like, let's say ballpark figure 5 ships?
Where would you get that type of figure?
I have connections.
Yes, there were 5 ships that were sent down.
And
They're all waiting for us.
oh, they're waiting?
They should be.
Waiting as the ships, I mean, the crew's still alive, and we should be waiting waiting for an ambush, or
Assistance.
That's why we're heading out. First, we have to go check on the vault, because that's going to go bye-bye in a few days. And then we're going to go check out those ships.
and how expendable are you to Papa?
Oh, dear. I don't think he will get rid of his own daughter.
Mm.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm not about blood, if that's what you wonder. But he treats me like the same.
Okay.
It's one of those situations where Papa took her in when she was a child, and it's been Papa, ever since. So he's always like a daughter to me, like just like Jean-Luc was a son.
Mm.
He takes in abandoned people. He's one of those type
No,
of.
that's not what I was thinking of.
but-
He Papa's tried to kill Jean-Luc, so therefore,
So we like Tanish, and I'm looking directly at Wraith. We like Tanish. We're
I
gonna
like a-
coop-
I like
Wait,
a whole bunch of people, but that doesn't mean
we're gonna cooperate,
On the
and
ship,
we're gonna try not to be. And I'm sorry, Miss Kitty. We're gonna try not to be a dick.
not really a swear. It's a body part. It's fine.
Oh, cool.
as long as
We
no
work
one
together.
tries to kill people I care about,
On the
or
ship.
no, even off the ship.
As of right now, on the ship, we get along. We work together. We coexist in harmony.
Hmm.
Miss Tanish, along with Papa Boudreaux, has hired us to do a job for them. She is here as a liaison of sorts to make sure we do a good job and to help us in our endeavors. However, if things do go south, and honey, I am so sorry to say this, Tanish, but if we go down, we are taking you with us.
Sure.
As since you are on this ship, you are treated like a crew member with this ship. We are all treated as equals. If you get hurt, you will be helped. If things do not go south, and we can get along and get out of this alive, hopefully your dear Papa will be happy to see you back. I hope he's happy to see you back. What father would not be happy to see his daughter come back?
Well,
Condolences,
just-
my dear.
Tanish, just remember what I said the other night. And then Rafe gets up and leaves without saying anything else.
I need a drink. Genesis, could you make me something surprising?
You see what looks like to be, it looks like a little cake shot glass. So it's a bread cake with a syrupy strawberry alcohol center with these sparklers that come off of it.
That's real cute. Thank you. So is it a cake or is it a drink?
It's a drink, but once you're done, it's kind of like a Jello shot.
Oh, I've seen those.
So
It's like a dessert kind of thingy. Plus a
yeah,
drink.
it's a bread cup, but it has like strawberry, like chopped, like minced up strawberries. That's like alcohol, so you down that, but then all that bread's absorbed, so you can just eat the bread too.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Thank you, Genesis.
You pick the sparklers off and just.
Oh, I pick the sparklers off and I
Very sweet.
hand him one back. So that he
Just
can play with
stands
a
there while you
sparkler
drink
too.
it. Yeah, no, it honestly tastes like somebody left the strawberries in a like in that caramelized sugar for like 4 days, and they're nice and sweet and tart.
Now you make me want strawberry shortcake. Damn you.
Mm-hmm. It basically tastes like that, just without the little whipped cream topping.
This is delightful.
All right.
Would anyone else like a strawberry cake drink thing? No?
Sure, why not?
We'll just say that Genesis makes a whole batch for everybody as the night concludes on day 8, going on to day 9.
Dun dun dun.
Now, Flight, can you please do
Okay.
the D10?
It was a 9 on the D10 and a 38 on the D100.
real hoping. You
What?
hit the right one, but you didn't hit the right percentage that I wanted. But hey, that's fine.
No death tonight.
And also, before we move to the next day, can I try and roll another animal handling to make my fish like me some more?
Well, it would be at the beginning of the day. You'd go check
Okay.
in every day. That's when we would do it. But yeah, you can go ahead and do it now. We'll say that's your first thing that you do.
Fishy loving do 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 do
10.
do. Aw, fishy
10's
loving.
the DC for right now. Unless you, so if you 10's the DC, if you roll 5 or lower, things will go bad. 5 or higher, it's awesome. 10 or higher, either direction, you don't have to continue rolling.
Awesome. So the fish likes me today.
Today, yes, it's just
Does Miss Kitty have to roll for her beta fish?
it's just in like an air, like it's in a fish tank, but with no actual like water in it. So you got like the top, it tries to hit,
It's-
but it can't get out.
Okay, so she's got like this air garden going on with like various different plants and
Yeah, there you go.
flora from different planets that she's been through throughout her lifetime. So that's where she has the little space little
You have one of
Bosco.
those little eco domes.
Yeah, she's got a little eco dome going on, and Bosco now completes her little big ol' it's not a square case, it's like a giant, literally an eco dome. It's like a giant bubble dome that's like sitting in the corner of her room, along with the many different types of fish tanks she's got going on in little eco bubbles of her collection of fish, along with her plants and stuff.
All right.
So Bosco is quite entertained with his new habitat.
Very nice. All right. On the 9th day.
Any message from Mama? Because she said she needed
Nothing yet.
nothing yet. Or are we too deep in deep space for me to get a connection?
You get the kind of grasp that may be the case.
Okay.
Okay. As you guys are continuing, whoever is on the bridge sees what looks like to be these broken up pieces of rock, debris, buildings, ships, the occasional body or two that's left floating in deep space. Off on the distance, what looks like to be an asteroid belt with a circular area that goes around it where the city once had. Giant craters surround different areas. Looks like whatever force field they had didn't hold. You're in a graveyard. Civilization long past.
Ring off. I stretch my mind out. Do I hear anything?
Every time that you take this ring off and you hear it, you hear and stand in front of the empty space that's vast in front of you. Hear the echoes of the people on the ship behind you. Brief whisper as it fades. For the first time in a long time, you hear silence. True, blissful silence. There is nothing left. And you believe that whatever happened here was quick. Never anyone probably even saw it coming. You don't know what happened here. The only evidence is the many craters on the rock, on the town, around the shield bed.
Is this a, as I kind of slowly put the ring back on, is this a fresh, like, is there like, hints of embers or glowing rock
No.
and whatnot, or is this old,
It's all snuffed out.
snuffed
There's
out?
nothing to see here. The
Is there any,
ships that are
Damn.
out there looks pretty disheveled and beaten up from different pieces that have gone into this different parts of like rock and debris, whatever explosions that may have happened from the ships, if that what may be the cause.
is there any power sources that we can detect?
Make a scan check.
Damn, well, he's doing it.
Sorry, technology check, please. So I don't think you have a scan.
Damn, while he's doing that, could you please check your damn?
Can I assist him?
Sure.
Hey, Ruth, you get advantage.
$20.
Okay. You do find a very strong, powerful source coming from the central city.
If we want to know what happened here, we probably would have to go there to check out. Maybe they have records.
How are we looking on time?
You it's looking pretty good, but if you do this, you're going to be behind.
Do we have any devices that can, what's the word? Be like a beacon or tracking or something that we can leave behind so we can come back to this later?
Yeah, you guys did the same thing for the area with the sun that Genesis felt weird about.
Genesis, sweetie. Record coordinates for us if you please. And can you do a quick scan on the energy signal that Wraith has found?
Faint energy signals are coming from the planet, but the magnitude of the power seems immense.
How does the
You see
planet look?
Genesis is looking down at the planet.
Genesis, are you okay?
I'm quite wonderful, thank you.
Does this
Wait.
planet pique your interest, sweetie?
I do not know. Scans are not showing anything. Anything. Anything.
Genesis, run a system check on yourself, please.
See him, and it breaks down into the shards.
I go and collect him up.
Oh, it. All right.
And
This has kind of perked up Miss Kitty's interest just a little bit because this happened the last time we were on the Goo planet. So there may be a certain thing here that will benefit.
roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Do we have enough power to?
Not now.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Please roll me 2d6.
I don't know.
Ten.
Okay. All of you watch as Vila's eye begins to kind of bugger out, and it almost looks like no blood vessel can pop in your eye due to the fact of how they are, but it's like that moment where like one eye has like a dark happening, like if there was a blood shot that's coming through, and Vila, for a moment in that eye, you're seeing two things. You're seeing the inside of the cabin, and at this moment, you're seeing people running. You're seeing things on fire, buildings crumbling. Above is a very large ship. Odd in nature, it is changing. And you see what looks like to be some type of emitter is happening as it sucks most of everything into it, explodes, and that's that.
I relay that information to the group. Does my eye go back to normal, or am I just kind of saying?
Oh, sorry, that 10 was the damage that you take from the.
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Miss Kitty's gonna gently take Genesis away from Vila. I suggest you go to Med Bay and get that taken care of. You don't want to get a cataracts.
What are you talking about?
Your eye is.
Did you guys notice?
Miss Kitty pulls out her compact and shows her what her eye is doing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that happens when I'm remembering stuff.
The IRL. Think.
Um,
That happened to a teacher of mine
from
once.
from seeing that, would I have enough like understanding of what probably happened to?
It was under attack. Pretty solid, I think.
I might have died here.
Hmm.
I don't really remember. It wasn't recent.
Interesting. Very interesting.
As you guys are going through and passing the field of debris before you exit, final bit that you guys see was the giant, like the dome had a giant top, and on one side it looks like there was some type of lettering. You can clearly see it as the arch of this thing is floating in space. GBB.
Couldn't happen to any what's the term?
Crumbles.
Nicer people.
To be fair, a lot of the workers that we
Now, that's not just to say that this is a GBB institute. It's just a outpost type thing. Like a lot of people can have shit inside of it. It's just we built this, so our name is on it. But you can get the feeling like they were definitely here.
not all people are bad guys.
Yes.
Yeah,
but
they can be bad, but they're not bad. Some people turn to that lifestyle because they need something that's out of their reach, or they have no choice to.
Yes, but how many organizations build stuff out in the boonies like this for good reasons?
Well, how many people have built things in the boonies for bad reasons? Exploration.
You guys found me in the boonies.
Yes.
Like, I was out there for good reason.
Exploration.
Shit happens in space.
Supply and demand. You never know. We've only come across. She points to her paw is against the window. There's a planet down there.
But it was.
Well, no, there is a planet down there. There's the dome thing that's and we're in this is the graveyard area, and there's a legit planet down there that made Genesis turn into
Wiggly.
triangle things. So that's
It's an asteroid built city. It's what if anybody at home knows Superman, there is a
The micro
asteroid
city.
city.
yeah.
The what?
The micro city.
No, it's not. It starts with an A. Like Astro or something like that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it, but I know what you're talking about. But this is something bad has happened here. Like you said, you could have died here.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Many lives ago.
Argo.
No. Argo.
The city of Argo.
There you
It's
go.
like that.
I was thinking of the asteroid city or towns in Cowboy Bebop. That's what I was thinking. Or in the
Pretty
Jetsons.
much like Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
Type of city.
But we'll put a pin in this and we'll come when we're done with Miss Tanish's ordeal. We're still alive. We'll come back to this and investigate. Something down there has our dear friend
Wiggly.
Wiggly, extra Wiggly. It may be a good Wiggly, maybe a bad Wiggly, but it's probably something we should check out. It may benefit him. And it may benefit us.
Okay. You guys continue on. But maybe not even like 5-10 minutes after you guys leave the area, Genesis comes back and that's right, Wraith. I will run a diagnostic on myself immediately. Diagnostic complete. I have no malware or malfunction happening. I should be completely fine.
Did you not notice that you just collapsed into triangles for the past 10 minutes?
Synchronize.
I have no
You're-
recollection of this.
You collapsed into triangles for the past 10 minutes.
You did collapse into triangles for the first 10 minutes as Miss Kitty replays the video feed of him collapsing into triangles for the first 10 minutes. With Vila holding
Seems
him
whatever
and then Miss
type
Kitty.
of power that was emitting seems to have disrupted me and paralyzed me.
Well, then we'll put you in a basket when we visit so that if you collapse into triangles again, we'll catch you.
He's got this, what is it? Is it a box or an orb?
It's an orb, but
Yeah,
like,
it's the orb thing.
yeah, but we can still carry him in a basket. Like,
This
we
is
can
true.
put the orb in the basket.
Or a backpack.
Go
Or
to hell in a
satchel.
handbasket.
Yeah.
Go to the graveyard in a handbasket.
Yeah, we're gonna give our AI some walkies in a handbasket. Or a purse.
I've got some I've got a bat belt, or whatever it's called. Utility belt, that's what it is. We can go in the utility belt.
Okay.
A tisket, a tasket. Our AI's in a basket.
But you're okay now, Jen?
I have always been fine. I've been wonderful.
I'm glad you're wonderful.
I'm gonna ask you again since you may not remember. Would down there, as she kind of brings up the star map of where they are at, and then the planet that they just saw, would this be a place of interest for you?
I do not recall this place.
No, but you were staring at it very intently before you went, as Miss Vila's terms, wiggly.
I do not know.
Shall we come back here later?
That is up to you and the crew.
And it's also up to you, honey, because you're part of this crew.
If you say I malfunctioned, I have no recollection of this. I do not have any say. If I incapacitate, that is your decision to go.
Genesis, you still have a say, because your say could be, I don't want to go wiggly again, or I want you guys to find out what made me go wiggly so we can avoid going wiggly again. You have a say. You're part of the group.
Yes.
What were you saying yes to?
I think he's
To the
saying yes
statement
to.
that you made. You did not
Oh.
make a question, but
Yes.
yet two statements. I agreed to both.
We will come. All right, honey. We will come back when we're done dealing with Tanish's ordeal. And then we will find out why you went wiggly. As it's better for us to find this instead of somebody else and using that against you.
Okay.
We don't want them creating a wigglifier.
No, Wigglyfire would be very cruel.
And
All right.
Vila is just off to the side giggling at her own joke.
Wigglyfire equals big. No.
Okay, next up, I believe it's Miss Kitty. Roll me a D10 and a D100.
Oh no. Okay. D10. I got a 1.
Oh no.
D100,
Yeah.
please.
I know.
Just how pleased he was when you said that you rolled
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
1.
65. I hate it when he gets that smirk.
Okay.
I know something bad's gonna happen.
Okay. You guys have a restful night. Wake up the next day on day 10.
We all
Seems
die.
fine.
I hear a butt.
Seems fine.
But
You're all sleeping, resting your heads.
I don't get hit by chaos
Blissful
again, do
sleep.
I?
I'd like everyone to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
God damn it.
I swear, if it's chaos, is it Constitution saving?
Yes.
Do I have any? Nope. Okay.
10.
Oh, thank honey Jesus. 21.
15.
Okay. All of you rest your heads on your pillows and go to sleep. Blissful night's rest comes to you. You all awake the next day. Feel like you find yourself roaming the halls of the ship. You're not able to find anybody. The only thing that you see are brief shadows around the corners. You go and follow, never being able to catch up. To the moment
Have
that
I-
you turn around and you see dozens of different Velas perished behind you.
Um,
And they all are pointing in the direction the asteroid belt that you left before.
I
We
died
cut-
there, didn't I?
We cut over to Wraith. Wraith, you exit your quarter. But the first thing that you noticed, all of your stuff is missing.
Manny,
The only thing that's left is your mattress that you were sleeping on.
God damn it, Manny.
You go outside your door, nothing's there. You can't find anybody aboard the ship. You go to the bridge, captain's quarters. Everybody, you're alone. You're floating in space. Did they leave on escape pods? Did something happen?
I go to
You
a console.
continue through. You see crawling across this the metal ground is this black goo looking of a humanoid.
Uh-uh.
I shoot it. I shoot it.
Uh-uh.
I shoot it. I shoot it. I shoot it. I shoot it.
You go to
I
go
shoot
for
it.
Help
your
him shoot
pistol.
it.
There's nothing there.
I help him shoot it.
You have nothing there. You go to reach and all of your stuff is gone.
I Eldritch blast it.
Magic fizzles out.
Glitter.
I summon my
see
sword.
It go. It comes to you, but not with the glowing yellow light that you once seen before, but holding in front of you is a blue blade of void light stretching between whatever realities that it would present. You hear your blade begin to emanate a voice. My champion, do not snuff out all of the dark. That is where we lie. Comes even closer.
I
Your
stab it.
blade, you stab directly in as it burns through. You see this little remain of a wiggle before it stops. We go over to Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty, you feel this force come over your mind. Almost like being rocked back and forth. You find yourself floating in darkness, surrounded by a green bubble. Your third eye opens. Don't worry, Miss Kitty. I won't let it harm you. Something's trying to invade your mind, and I won't let it. It shows a creature. This almost beholder-like creature, but made of black ooze, is emanating from your ears, your eyes, your mouth, as it is holding its visage and cradling you under it, strapped to the side of the wall, swinging across.
Am I coherent?
In your mind, yes, but your body is paralyzed.
What do you want?
Are you talking to Tara or the other thing?
The other thing.
For my family not to win, for my family to die, for everything to burn.
So once
You've
every
seen me. You know me.
do I know what it is? It's not what I think it is it?
You start thinking this, and though you don't know my name, you feel the chaos that brews inside of you.
Do it.
You were touched, focused. Your rage that you bury down inside, bruised with a boiling passion. That is where I truly lie.
I asked what it wanted, right? It wanted everything to burn, pretty much.
You get this mental image of this thing has been burning, and it wants everything else to burn too.
Only the wicked should burn. Only the sinister should crumble. Only those that have done me wrong should be turned to ashes.
That's mortal virtue has no moral compass without chaos. What drives a person, Miss Kitty? Love and hope. What threatens this? Chaos.
No, order.
Without it, I
Chaos
wonder
is
if that would
natural.
be true.
Oh, sugar. For being such as yourself, you should know. Chaos is natural. Chaos is
Oh,
nature. Order threatens all.
Have you ever thought to wonder, Miss Kitty? Wonder is the fatal thing of life. It is what is in everything, and yet you all are. I will come for my family soon. I have seen the fate of time that repeats itself, and I will get it right this time. You will not defeat me again.
We'll see. Now, kindly, leave my mind. Jiggles her snout.
Tara just like, Tara kicks that fucking thing out. You are hovering a bit above your bed. You wake up to the feel of you thudding to the floor. All of you all wake up in your beds. It was a horrific nightmare. Bela, the amount of time that it took Miss Kitty to do all that was the amount of time that you got. So I know that you wanted to say something after, but it was just a quick thing for everybody.
Don't mess with the motherfucking psychic.
So this is an actual creature. It does look like a beholder. It cradles the person and gives them a hallucinogenic nightmare. It is a chaos-driven creature.
Chaos strikes again.
Official D&D.
I get up and go check on Genesis.
He's standing there, just at the bridge, doing scans.
Are you okay?
I am quite fine. I felt a disturbance within everybody's heart parameters as you all slept. Are you all doing fine?
Nightmare.
I hear those are unpleasant and thankful that I do not experience nightmares.
They're not fun.
When I
Although-
sleep, I generate different scenarios to constitute what dreams may be.
What
I
do you
dream
dream
up
about?
an infinity of different scenarios each and every night.
Such as?
The quantity is astonishing. Is there anything that you would specifically want to narrow down?
What did you dream about last night?
Last night, I had a thought and notion of what skin feels like.
As in to have or to touch?
Touching. I have no grasp of what to feel. I do not have that sense.
She takes off her glove and holds out her hand. My skin doesn't feel like any skin that you will experience on any of the other people in this ship. For one, I'm poisonous. As you can see, there's a kind of shine on my hands. That's that. But also, how do I describe feeling to someone that can't feel?
Vibrations.
Oh.
A slight, yeah, it would be a slight vibration.
You know how you exist with friction? You can experience the concept of friction, can't you?
I do not like grasp the concept of friction. I cannot feel. I have no grasp of that. I understand
Yeah, but you know
what
when you
friction constitutes.
you rub your hand across something, but you're going like, if it's a rough texture, your hand's going to be stopped by it slightly.
Yeah. Yeah, you got you guys have this conversation that it's basically it's like the same thing as you talking about his feelings and he's not understanding. It's kind of like that.
I'm specifically trying to word it in a way that's not feeling based. I'm giving like examples of stuff that he would experience.
I mean,
but yeah, that's fine.
no,
After a while, she kind of puts her glove back on and just nods and is like,
he does like touch your hand and goes, a more viscous, as it like a little bit of slime is on him and goes, ah, I see.
Something
I
icky.
guess I do. And it's like, yeah, it's like, I guess I do get concept of sticky as it's like he's trying to open the fingers and if they're slow to mechanical nature.
she puts her glove back on and wipes off his hand. It's okay. I'm used to people not touching.
I can touch. I do not get poisoned.
That's not the only reason people don't touch.
You will have to tell me more about this.
I need to go. I'm still seeing things from my nightmare. And she turns and goes back to her room.
Feel like your eyelid is slowly coming back. And as it does, you get a little bit more of your vision, but there's still like it looks like a little remnants of fire from time to time. And then right before it's about to fully heal, before we end tonight's episode, you're there on the planet. You see this happening. And when you look over, you see a fully formed Genesis holding your hands and looking up.
That's not real.
Like she's on the planet that we saw, and she's looking up at the wreckage that's happening.
Mm-hmm. The image that you see, he's wearing this. He looks more high tech than normal, but also there's a symbiotic nature to it. He has a soft skin tone feature, and there's like this apparatus that is on him. It looks much later, but yes, he was there in whatever vision that you see, whether you believe it or not.
That can't be real. She continues to her room.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. I'd like to thank everybody who stuck with us tonight, and thank you for soaring through the stars with us. I'm your cosmic DM, the Gray Jedi. These here are the Rocketeers. Rocketeers do a little sign off, starting with Pocket, as always.
It'll be my thing until the day we end. Hi, I'm Pocket. I do art. I do Miss Kitty. Make sure you drink your take your vitamins, drink your fluids, and stay healthy. Also, have a happy holiday.
Well, it's about to be Christmas while we're recording this.
Yeah. All the holidays.
5 more days and it's Christmas. Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
This truck is here.
Oh no, sorry, 4 more days.
Oh god, yeah, 4 more days. Holy shit.
Next up, the lovely Miss Flight.
Don't you point at me. I'm Flighter Chaos.
Oh wait.
Get back in your square. You can find me on TikTok at Flighter Chaos. I help run Mayhem, and I make nerdy content when I can. I am just now at time of recording recovering from some sickness, so I haven't posted recently, but hopefully I'll be back to posting by the time that this goes up. But yeah, watch out our other shows. We've got a YouTube, which is where this is, obviously. We've got a Twitch. By the time that this comes out, there may be something else that you might be able to get. I'm just teasing that at the moment, but we'll see. All right. The Fantastic Wraith. You're muted.
Let's try this again. Hi, I'm Darren. I play games horribly on Twitch. Come by and watch me mess up a lot.
We all do that.
Okay, that is us. Check out Conclea on his TikTok, and Doofus says hello as well. They are not here. Doofus has his children tonight, and Conclea couldn't make it due to traffic and other things of that nature. But everybody,
Adulting.
have a good night.
Bye.